Hey guys, today we're going to be going over hip internal rotation pails and rails from a tall seated hip sleeper position. Chris here is going to be using the wall as a reference to make sure that he's not compensating. And what we want to do is we're going to drop this knee slowly in towards the ground as far as we can before his pelvis starts to ride up. This seems to be Chris's maximum range. He's then going to take his same side hand and he's going to place it just above the knee on his thigh, and he's going to gradually create some tension. So from here, he's going to be stretching. He's going to be applying force, applying tension, and we're going to be holding the stretch for 2 minutes. Remember, the goal of pails and rails is to permanently expand the available usable range of motion at that joint in that specific range of motion. So we always go through a 2-minute stretch first, deep inhale and exhale through the nose consistently, and we try and relax and we try and find some newfound range of motion. Your body has this built-in mechanism called the myotatic reflex or the stretch reflex, and we want to allow that to subside so that we can get a little bit more range. So nice and create some tension. Let's say our 2 minutes has gone by because we're just educating you on what to do. So the 2 minutes goes by. From here, the Pails contraction, remember, we need to gradually ramp up the Pails contraction. So what you're going to do, you're thinking about a car you're pushing your foot through the gas pedal. In a car, you're going from 0 to 100, but you're hitting every number on the way up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to 100. So it's a gradual ramp. So from here, what he's going to do, the Pails contraction is going to be pushing this foot, or pushing the knee, back into his hand, and he's going to gradually ramp that up. Ramp up, keep going, gradually increasing tension, increasing tension, increasing tension, keep going, keep going, keep going. Let's say we're at maximum effort now, so really think about pushing that knee back into the hand, but using that hand. Breathe throughout this. So we're holding 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to ramp down that contraction. The rails contraction here, we don't need to ramp it up, we just go as hard as we can, is thinking about actively pulling the knee away from our hand, using all the tissue in the inner portion of the thigh. Remember, we're not shifting forward and compensating through the pelvis. Really pull that forward, pull that forward. A reference point, this foot, this hip should not be moving. Really squeeze, 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 squeeze. And once again, we hold 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and ramp down. So let's say Chris has done 2 rounds of the pails and rails. We'd recommend probably a minimum of 2 rounds to a maximum of 3. What I'd have him do, there'd be quite a bit of sensation there, is I'd have him hang out here in external rotation just to let that sensation subside. Remember, we don't want to be doing pails and rails pre-exercise. We want to do them post-exercise and or in the evenings and or on off days.